Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another Space City Cannabis Live. This is going to be Smoke Sessions episode number 228. Let's check out Miracle of the Desert and their newest drop, guys. We got three strains to check out today. We also have four others to check out after this. I just went ahead and picked out the ones that I wanted to try out. So we got the Big Z Smalls, we got the Sour Grapes, and then we also have the Mystic Glue. Huge shout out to Miracle of the Desert for sending this stuff over for review. I truly appreciate it. And let's go ahead and hop into it, guys. Also, if you want to join the live chat, the only thing I ask is that you come in, say what's up, and be a part of the live chat. Your very first comment should always be a greeting, a hello, yo, what's good, what it do, or any combination of the above. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button as well and hit that like button. I know I hop into live streams a lot of times and I forget to hit that like button. Make sure that thumbs up is highlighted, guys. Now let's go ahead and hop into it. So we got the Sour Grapes, which is going to be Sour Diesel times Grape Ape. We got Mystic Glue, which is going to be Chem's Sister times Sour Dub times Chocolate Diesel. We also have the Big Z, which is going to be the original Z times Runs, guys. Let me go ahead and also hop into the live chat. Let's see who's all up in here. Starting off with the homie John Bennett. John Bennett, number one comment, said, "What's up, Space and Fam? I was just wondering about the new drop, and boom, the spaceship just landed." Hell yeah, man. What's up to the homie John Bennett, dude? Hopefully you're having a great day, brother. We got that 713 drink. Said, "What up, everyone? Smash that like button. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up." We got 20 people watching. And if we get 20 likes today, we'll go ahead and we'll smoke a hash roll. How's that sound? Mrs. Space City says, "Welcome in, everyone." Shout out to Mrs. Space City. We got the homie Gordon Harmon said, "What's up, Space and Chat? How's everyone's evening? Hope everyone is smoking on something good." Shout out to the homie Gordon. How you doing today, brother? I appreciate you pulling up. Durbin Brown says, "Yo, what's up, Durbin Brown?" We got El Jefe 704 said, "What's good, Space and Chat? What's up, El Jefe? How you doing today, brother?" We got the homie Ed Kosa. Ed Kosa says, "Afternoon, all. Hey, Mr. and Mrs. Space." Shout out to Ed Kosa. We got the homie Capo Hobie said, "What's good, Space, Mrs. Space, and Space Dwellers?" What's up, Capo? How you doing today, my boy? We got Tony T in the building. OG Tony T says, "Salute, smokers." What's up, Tony T? We got Five Gaming in the building as well. So, yo, what's good, Space and Mrs. Space City? Also, that's good, everyone. Sheesh, smoke session ready. Oh, what's good, everyone? That's what he's trying to say. What's up, Five Gaming? Shit, oh, just another day, you know what I'm saying? About to twist something up, put it in the air right quick. Who else we got up in here? Damn, we got a bunch of people tuning in today. We got Double OG said, "What is good, Mr. and Mrs. Space? Hope everyone is doing well and getting lit." Yes, sir. You know, we out here smoking good. We just finished up the reviews on these three. We're going to go ahead and check them out. We got the homie Joe Brown says, "Howdy." What's up, Joe Brown? How you doing today, man? Jeffrey Barksdale says, "Salute, smokers. Shout out, Ski." What's up, Jeffrey? Jeffrey want that donut. Yes, sir. Got that donut emoji ready to go. Blunt Ninja Scope said, "Yo, what's good, Space and Chat?" What's up, Blunt Ninja? How you doing today? Tony T want that pig snap. John Bennett said, "I'm ready to pull the trigger on that sour grapes, but got to see what you got to say about it." The sour grapes was cool, man. It was smoking real nice. It had some nice white ash, but I was expecting a lot more sour diesel. This one's mainly grape. Now, that's not a bad thing. This is smoking like a nice, I don't know if you ever had like a dirty Sprite or a grape soda or strain like that, but it's like a nice grape. Not overpowering or anything, but definitely taste that grape in there. Little touch of fuel on the back end as well. Mrs. Space City says, "Full house today. Welcome in, y'all." Hell yeah. And if this is your first time joining the live chat, make sure your first comment is always a greeting. Your first comment should always be, "Hello, what's good? What's up, chat? What's up, Space? What's good? What's the deal?" Or any combination of the above. A little bit of common courtesy will always go a long way on the channel. All right, guys, we're just about caught up. Blunt Ninja Scope says, how y'all doing, my ninjas? El Jefe says, I'm good, bro. Rolling on some permanent Chimera times Marathon OG rosin. Damn, that sounds good as fuck. Gordon Harmon says, I don't know what sounds better, that Mystic Glue or that Z, though. All three sounds like some fire. The big Z is going to be a cross of the original Z times Runts. So this one, I'm going to get to it in just a second, man. Just a second. Gordon Harmon says, I don't know what sounds better. I already read that comment. Damn, faded. John Betta said, okay. Yes, sir. My boy TJ pulling up too. Said, what up, Space? What's up, TJ? All right, guys. Out of these three, I'm going to go ahead and be 100% honest with y'all. I'm fucking with that Big Z, man. This Big Z was probably my favorite out of these three. It definitely has that nice Skittles nose to it with a little bit of that Runts. That Runts is going to be the dominant one on this one with a little bit of a Skittles back end. If you guys have ever had Yellow Zushi, it's similar to that with a little bit less of a Skittles nose. Definitely has a nice candy nose to it, though. This one's going to be micros, too. It's smalls, but it's definitely micros right here. As you guys can see, little tiny budlets, but with that nice Runts and Skittles nose to it, guys. But out of the three, this is the one that had the most flavor to me. So definitely check out the Big Z. I would even grab the bigs on this one. Blunt Ninja Scope says, ever had Grandmaster Kush? I can taste out my tongue. The high was heavy for sure. I'm pretty sure I've had Grandmaster Kush. Excuse me, guys. I just drank some Sprite. Blunt Ninja says, Blunt Ninja Scope, or Tony T says, Blunt Ninja, you won't believe it, but I got an email address that I made back in '98. Fast Ninja, but in Swedish, Snabban Ninja. Still use it. Kapahovi says, hey, Space, have you tried Sour Diesel Mini from Rhyme? I have not, dude. What's that smoking like, man? Let's go ahead and twist this up right quick. I'm going to grind it down super fast, and I'll be right back in just a second, guys. But definitely, the Big Z is the one to try. Out of all three of these, I was rocking with the Big Z the most. Give me just a second here, fellas. I'm going to go ahead and grind it down, and I'll be right back. Got my little cup right here. Got a good amount of flour. And let's go ahead and spark up this Big Z. We'll show you guys what it's smoking like. And then you guys can go ahead and pick up the next one that you guys want to try. And if we get to 20 likes, we'll go ahead and smoke a hash hole. A nice amount of flour right there. Got our pre-roll tips. Also, let me know down below in the comments if you guys were able to catch the podcast episode today. All right, guys, there we go. Go ahead and tap it down a bit. And we'll go ahead and start working it down. Let me see what you guys are saying in the comments right quick. Mr. Space City says, you're brave. I don't know if I could pronounce that. Emily said, yo, what up, family? What's going on? We got Kappa Hovey says, rhythm, my bad. You good? Know what you was talking about. Tony T says, Space, didn't know you had some Scandinavian genes. That pronunciation was on the spot. Come on, man. Not your average geek off the street. Mrs. Space City says he has all kinds of hidden talents. Ooh-wee. Blunt Ninja Skull say, yo, Space, my colors are getting fatter and fatter by the day. It's crazy, and the smell is starting to smack me in the face when I open it. I told you, brother. I told you, man. I told you it was coming up in the next coming weeks, and it's only going to get louder, my friend. That's dope. The colors are getting nice and fat. That means you're doing everything right, dude. And so far, for your first time, Blunt Ninja, how do you feel like it's going? Because I think you're doing a great job, man. Your plant looks incredible. It looks super healthy and just amazing. The only thing I would recommend for you, Blunt Ninja, is a little bit of a defol, and that'll help make your buds fatter, especially the ones on the bottom. Because if you notice, you definitely have a lot of fan leaves that are just crisscross like that. So anything under it is not going to get any kind of sunlight. So especially right now, it's good to go in there and do a nice defol, and that'll help fatten up the buds that are on the bottom as well. But definitely a nice plant, man. El Jefe. El Jefe says, I missed it. I was at work. It's all good, homie. We can go ahead and catch the replay. Tony T says, I caught the podcast and got to see a pro roller in action. Tony T says, Blunt Ninja, use a microscope to check the trichomes. Hell yeah. Or if you have an iPhone, man, just zoom in all the way and you can go ahead and see those trichomes. All right, guys, we can go ahead and put a nice little crown on this, and we'll go ahead and take this Big Z for a spin. And that didn't take too long to roll at all, man. I was pretty much talking the whole time. Didn't even feel it. Almost looks machine rolled. Hell yeah. Oh shit, what's up to my boy Shiesty Grows 420? Say, yo, what's good, bro? Wrapped up first Shop Mary review. Shouted you out, my boy. Wouldn't even know what Shop Mary and a doink was if I hadn't came across your channel. Always why you don't grade and do reviews, same channel. I don't know. What's that last part say? Shout out to you, Shiesty Grows. I appreciate you shouting me out, man. It says, why you don't grade and do reviews on the same? Oh, why don't you grow and do reviews on the same channel? I see what you're saying. I feel like it's. I like to have like a nice separation between the grow and the cannabis reviews, just because I feel like it's two completely separate things. One is a little bit more like gardening, hands-on DIY, whereas the other one is like already with the finished product and going ahead and smoking the product, checking out other things. Plus, I feel like the two wouldn't cross as well once you start getting into like the nutrients, growing techniques, topping, cloning, and things like that. Whereas on this channel, we pretty much just talk about rosin, flour, hash holes, pretty much the end product, right? And so the main idea behind that was just to branch off and to kind of have like a bigger, broader audience, right? Not only are we going for the growers, but we're also going for the smokers. So that was kind of the whole idea for it. And then the podcast was kind of more like a behind the scenes with my wife and I, just because my wife is over here smoking everything that I'm smoking on. So everything that I review, my wife also smokes. That goes for the rosin, the hash holes, the flour. So just wanted to make sure that we had a nice like ecosystem for the channel. But that's a great question, man. Great question. Blunt Ninja Scope says, I bought one on Amazon. Shit is ass. Laugh a lot. I'm going to try and get the new iPhone for my B-Day. I sadly broke my 14 Pro Max, so I'm on a 12 right now. Damn, my boy said he on a 12. My boy out there slumming it, dog. Nah, I'm just fucking with you, G. The 12 works perfectly fine. I think I'm actually running the 14 right here. All right, guys, let's go ahead and take the top off of this one. And let's take this Big Z for a spin. Sheesh, that popped right off. We got the homie Stain says, good afternoon, y'all. What's up, Stain? How you doing today, brother? Tony T says, forgot about the phone. Phones didn't have cameras when I was growing. Motorola StarTAC era. Ooh-wee. Hell yeah, man. Don't forget about the Nokias. Mrs. Space City says, thanks, Ski. Hell yeah. We really have 4 channels. There you go. We also have the Weenie channel, too. Mrs. Space City says 5 if we make one for Space City Lanes. All right, guys, let's go ahead and spark this thing up. Definitely has some nice airflow to it. I think I'm going to go ahead and push the filter in just a bit more, just so that we do have some real nice airflow. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and give it a nice toast. Yeah, guys, definitely my favorite was the Big Z out of those 3. We still have some other ones that we got to check out. I'll pull those out in just a second. But let me go ahead and spark up this Big Z so we can get started. Oh, yeah. Yeah, nice white ash, nice little resin ring. Definitely got that Skittles flavor and that Runt sweetness. Naomi Shiesty Groves says, no doubt, always been a sponge. If you see some game, pick it up. You spin on it, give props where due, and create some. Some of these guys be lost on the sauce. You got to acquire the sauce. Hey, man, that's always, you know what I'm saying? That's how it is, dude. The game stays the same, man. The only thing that changes is the players, dude. So if you do something, you know, that's something that's always been I guess hand in hand with me is doing stuff that other people don't do. I always like going against the grain, being a little bit different than what other people are doing, and that's pretty much what inspired the channel, along with just kind of like a rehabilitation, being able to communicate and put myself out there, and kind of have like a video journal. I'm very passionate about cannabis. I've always been passionate about cannabis. The dream was always to start growing and be able to smoke my own stuff, which we actually accomplished. Huge shout out to all of you guys for participating in that process, in that growth, and being able to acquire that sponsorship from AC Infinity. So all in all, it's been a great journey. We've only been doing it a year and a half, and we're at 4,000 subscribers, and we're growing every single day, man. So definitely everything that you said, grab something, learn from people, and kind of just have your own spin on it too. So that's the most important part. We got the homie Steve-O says, hey, Mr. and Mrs. Space City Cannabis. What's up, Steve-O? He says, what's up, gang? Hope we all good. Yes, sir. We're doing just fine. Just hanging out, enjoying this Saturday. The homie El Jefe says, I brought a 2-way pager at a yard sale last month. Hey, that's what's up, man. What you going to do with that? You ain't going to hit the payphone with it. Mrs. Space City says, is it considered vintage resale on eBay? Hell yeah, that'd definitely be vintage right there. John Bennett said, I think I'm going to have to go with the Big Z. Yeah, the Big Z is definitely nice, man. I would check it out for sure. Definitely has that nice Skittles flavor to it. Burns real good, too, as you can see. Nice white ash. The resin ring is definitely prominent. And it's got great flavor. Can't beat that. We got the homie Dennis Ultimate pulling up, said, hey, Mr. and Mrs. Space and chat. What's up, Dennis? How you doing today, brother? The homie Steve-O says, players come in layers, homie. There you go, man. Just like an onion, you got to peel back each one. We got the homie Tony T, said 20 likes. Oh, shit, we're already at 20 likes, y'all. That didn't take long at all. That was before 20 minutes. We're at 21 likes. Holy shit. Just as promised, guys. We'll go ahead and finish this one off. Y'all see that right there. Y'all see that right there. We got just a couple hash holes right here. 2, 4, 6, 8. Got just a couple hash holes right here, just as promised. Huge shout out to the chat. The homie El Jefe says he's going to throw that bad boy on eBay. Hell yeah. Steve-O says, my picture of my new TV is crystal clear compared to my old sky glass one. Oh, shit. Nice. Mrs. Space City says the players come in layers on a tee. Damn, that would be dope on a t-shirt. Tony T says, beautiful. Hell yeah. Tony T says, I'm smiling so much. Hey, man, that's a bet, Tony T. Steve says, for sure, Mr. Space City. John Bennett said, I'm a flavor chaser now because as much as I smoke, I'm definitely get some effects. Hell yeah, man. You definitely going to get some effects off of the flower. Now, how long they're going to last, it probably won't be that long, but you could always supplement with edibles in case that affects you. But definitely the flavor for the smoke is what we're all looking for. Steve-O says, I'm rolling a Zoot. Hey, what's a Zoot, man? Excuse the ignorance. What's a Zoot? All right, guys, let me go ahead and pair these up right quick. Let me make sure I got everything that I ordered. We got the grape with the grape with the grape. I believe we got 3 of those. We got the lemon tree. We got the permanent marker. I think we got 4 of the lemon tree, actually. Yeah. All right, guys. There you see, we got 3 different strains. Let's go ahead and pop them out. All rolled by Strain Chasers, so definitely some fire. We got the grape pie times wedding cake. We got the permanent marker times honey banana. I smoked this one this morning with my wife. It was absolutely fire. And then we got the lemon tree times gelato 41 times key lime pie, guys. And like I said, man, go ahead and check out caliblaze.net. You can pick up hash holes in bulk. This was all under $200 for 10 hash holes, guys. It was $195 after shipping, which is an absolute steal because each one of these could easily resell for $50. So keep that in mind, y'all. Yeah, Gordon Harmon says, what flavors you got there in that goodie bag? Oh, excuse me. Steve says, a white paper joint, basically. Oh, okay. All righty. Jefe says, are those from Cali Blaze? Yes, sir. These are from Cali Blaze, man. And if you're wondering if these are legit, these are 100% legit, rolled by Strain Chasers. You know I'm a huge fan of Strain Chasers. We've had nothing but excellent rolls from them, and this is no exception. So y'all let me know which one y'all want to try. Woo. Yeah, this Big Z is smoking good. Probably not all of them. Definitely a good amount of them. Take a sip of this Sprite right quick. The homie El Jefe says he's rocking with that lemon tree. Hell yeah. Dream Tooth pulling up. Said, good day, ho hey. What's up, Dream Tooth? I appreciate you pulling up, man. So it looks like we're going to be going with lemon tree. Lemon tree. Go ahead and stick these back up in here. And now we got a nice stock of hash holes. We're almost done with this Big Z. Then we can go ahead and spark up this hash hole right here. Lemon tree times gelato 41 times key lime pie. This one's got to be special, man, because it's got a black tube. The homie Gordon Harmon says, it's hard to say, Space. That all sound good. I would just throw it back in the bag and pull one out and see what you get. Hell yeah, Gordon. I actually haven't had lemon tree in a minute, man, so I'm excited to try this one out. That Gelato 41 has been very popular too. That one's been making the rounds. Key lime pie just sounds incredible too. Dream 2 says Saturday special September 6th. Say what? Yeah, guys, Big Z is definitely nice. Let's go ahead and check out the Mystic Glue. The Mystic Glue is pretty cool too. This will have like a real earthy, gassy flavor to it. Little hint of chocolate as well. Nugs look very nice. Super fluffy. Very much looks like homegrown. See, nice and frosted out. This is the Mystic Glue, a nice lime green, real earthy nose to it. And then the flavor profile is also going to be earthy with a little bit of gas on the back end. And then last but not least, we'll go ahead and show off the sour grapes. Tony T said, "Where's the Dream Crusher K Ham? He always pop up when the donut's out." That's a great question, man. That's going to be his new nickname, K Ham the Dream Crusher. That's his wrestler name. This one had like a lot more dense nugs to it. It didn't have like the fluffy structure that the Mystic Glue had. So definitely nice dense buds. Once again, frosted out. Nice texture to it. And this one, like I said, had a dominant grape nose to it. So definitely grapey, like a dirty Sprite, grape soda. That's what I would classify this one right here. Solid pickups that we're all pretty much smoking just like this. After the donut, if we still have time, we'll go ahead and roll up the either the Mystic Glue or the sour grapes. But for sure, man. Naomi Shiesty Rose with a great question. Says, Space, you ever grew outside? Got some nice looking plants out there this year. Can't wait till around October 15th, be harvest time. Got some Larry OG, 818 Headband, Planet of the Grapes, 91 Skunk Vibe. Damn, those all sound incredible, bro. And to answer your question, no, I have not tried growing outside. I feel like around the area that I live in, if I grew outside, it'll definitely get some, unwanted attention. But you never know, man. You can always have something out there, a little discreet. Have some lavender plants around it as well, just to mask the smell. So that's a great question, man. I'm excited to see what you think of the outdoor compared to the indoor. As I know, some strains, a lot of genetics prefer the sun, so they love having the sun, the natural sunlight, as opposed to like LED or HPS. So definitely excited to hear how that comes out. Shiesty also says, "This luck of the draw outside, though, them bugs and humidity control is a pain in the ass." Definitely, man. I can't even imagine the humidity control, especially out here in Texas, where humidity gets up to about 90% sometimes. At least that's what it feels like. All right, guys, let's check out this donut. We're about to finish up that Big Z. Here we go, Cali Blaze. Real nice pungent nose on it. You see, you still have some Scooby snacks. The only downside for these would be that they don't use like an additional paper filter on the inside, but that's all right because I've never had a Scooby snack come through, so it all works out. And these are solid, y'all. I'm telling y'all need to check them out. Finish it, man. The homie Tony T says growing outdoors would be so much less stressful. I live just outside the Arctic Circle, so season is short. Damn, a perfect place to grow. El Jefe said, I'm watching on my 75-inch now, feet kicked up, smoking. Hey, that's what's up, El Jefe. Hey, shout out to you, my boy. How this hash show looking on that 75-incher, dog? Wow, wow, wow. Damn. Shout out to Cali Blaze. Damn, here goes the Dream Crusher right here, y'all. Shout out to the homie K Ham. Say good afternoon, everybody. Tony T, say my name 3 times. Steve-O says, I'm so glad I could take a smoke without being paranoid. A big worm coming for me. Hell yeah, man. That's fucking fire, Steve-O. We got the homie John Bennett said, there he go. There he go. Come on, John Bennett. You knew once the donut was out, K Ham was going to pull up. Tony T says, El Jefe, big smoking. We got the homie Hiram Gonzalez said, what's up, Space City? And everybody in the chat. What's up, Hiram? How you doing today, my boy? You just in time. We're about to spark up this hash show for getting 20 likes. We got the homie Sweet Sense of Millions said, yo, hope you're having a nice day, Space City. Hey, man, can't complain. We're about to smoke a donut. Shout out to you, Sweet Sense of Million. I appreciate you pulling up, man. Hell yeah, he's a growing the snowman. K Ham says, looks like a 1G ice hash joint on my iPhone. El Jefe says, sheesh. Dream Tooth cracking up. Hell yeah. All right, guys, let's go ahead and spark this up, man. Let's take it for a spin. This is going to be that lemon tree with that Gelato 41. It's also going to have some key lime pie in it. Key lime pie. Sparking right up. Hell yeah, fellers. Definitely has a nice flavor to it. Nothing crazy. But definitely there. Smoking nice and white. Got the nice resin ring starting to form. Definitely solid. Steve-O says I'd better pay him soon. He might want to put a cap in my ass. Who you paying, man? Big Worm? Big Worm coming to collect, man. Dream 2 said bamboo. Sweet Sense of Miller says I'm good, just fried. Hey, man, that's what's up, dude. Sweet Sense of Miller, where you watching from, man? You can see these hash holes start leaking damn near immediately. Solid. Oh, hell yeah. Sweet Sense of Miller said he's watching from London. Hell yeah. Sweet Sense of Miller, y'all got donuts out there in London? I'm sure you do. Hiram Gonzalez said, remember, guys, always leave your like and share the screen so we can get bigger. Hell yeah, Hiram. Always share the channel if you can. K-Ham says, I'll steal from my mama before I steal from you, Big Worm. That's from Friday, man. That's hilarious. Shout out to the homie Sweet Sense Amelia. Sweet Sense Amelia says, my shot Palomar order just landed at Heathrow. Gonna get it on Monday. Damn, that sounds incredible, man. We got the homie Simmons pulled up. Says, Space, what's good, Simmons? How you doing today, my boy? Sweet Sense of Miller says, yeah. I roll my own donuts. Hell yeah, man, me too. But shit, when you get them for a price like that, you just can't pass it up, man. Oh shit, look who joined us today, Miracle of the Desert. Hey, shout out to Miracle of the Desert. Say, what's up, Space City family? Your ears must be burning, man. We was just talking about you. We just finished up checking out this Big Z. I was telling the homies I finished reviewing these earlier, so we wanted to go ahead and hop on the live stream and check them out. The Big Z was definitely the favorite, followed by the Sour Grapes, and then the Mystic Glue over here. All of them were smoking nice and white, just like this, with a nice resin ring. You guys will see it in the reviews. We also have a few more strains to check out as well, guys. Let's go ahead and pull those out. We finished up these three. We're going to go ahead and drop those reviews. And then after that, we'll hop onto these over here. We got the Polar Pop. Genetics on that one is going to be Gastropop times Menthol. The Menthol. This one's very interesting over here. Ice Block is going to be Oreos 1.0 times Blockberry. That Blockberry I know is a huge favorite from the homie Review Sesh. And then we also have Joker's Gelato. That's going to be White Runs times Jet Fuel Gelato. So definitely have a few more to check out. We got one more as well. That's going to be Polar Pop. Gastropop times the Menthol. So we have two options on the Polar Pop. We can check out their smalls, and then we can also check out the bigger size buds. So huge shout out once again to Miracle of the Desert for sending that over and for allowing us to showcase it on the live streams. Damn, I just asked it. Y'all seen that? Sheesh. We're going to have to go ahead and grab the Ash Buster 9000 right quick. Hell yeah, shout out to the homie Heart Life. This is what we're chiefing on right now. It's going to be Lemon Tree times Gelato 41 with Key Lime Pie Rosin. Big thank you to Miracle of the Desert for showing up on the live stream. Shiesty Grows 420 says, name somebody else in the hood that play like that. Oh, shit, man. That was a great movie, man. Oh, man, the smell on the smoke coming off of this is incredible, yo. Sheesh. Hefe says that resin ring looks amazing on the big screen. Hell yeah, man. This is that wet, dude. Check that out. Tony T says, what the fuck you stealing boxes for? You trying to build a clubhouse? Tony T, you a fool. K Han says, that sweet sense of Amelia. Put this guy in his place. His wife rolls the donuts. Sheesh. Sense Amelia says, I don't fuck with pre-rolls, to be honest. Well, that just means you haven't had a solid pre-roll, my boy, because I fuck with some fire-ass donuts all day. Especially when they're rolled by strain chasers. You can't pass it up. Steve O'Fire says, smoke like half a piece of joint with you, and you bring me into this shit. Damn. Hell yeah, man. Let's go ahead and ask you see if that donut's right there. Damn, just getting to the donut, y'all. Holy shit. See if it'll focus right quick. There we go. Right at the beginning of the donut, y'all. Sheesh. Definitely nice and potent. Sweet Sense Amelia says, I like them fresh, much more terpy for me. Fresh is always nice, man. Now, homie Simmons with the eyeballs. Sheesh. That's from Cali Blaze Simmons. Check out caliblaze.net. Steve-O says, anybody come? Whistle. Sheesh. Sweet Sense Amelia says, I want to order some Miracle to the UK, but I can't. Shake my head. Yeah, I don't think they're going to be shipping out to the UK, man. It's going to be a big ticket. Simmons, crack it up. Dang, y'all going crazy in the comments. Dream2 says, I've seen the bayous flowing slow and silky smooth. Steve says, banger that. Shiesty Grove says, hey, it's crazy watching that movie as an adult compared to when it came out. I think I was like 7. It is definitely way more hilarious going back and watching it and catching all like the little subtle nuances of the movie, like the hidden adult jokes and shit like that, man. It's just crazy. Okay, so let me get a hit of that. It's for my cataracts. Hell yeah. Here you go, El Jefe. That's a hit for El Jefe right there, man. Go ahead and check it out on that 75-inch TV with the donut. Stop playing with them. Sheesh. The homie Sweet Sense of Miller says, my rolls are like yours, just a little smaller because bud costs a bit more here. Hell yeah, Sweet Sense of Miller. That's dope to hear, man. Great to see another roller. Tony T says, have to say I don't appreciate this live streams a lot. Or I do or I don't. Tony T says he don't appreciate it. Thank you, Mr. and Mrs. Shiesty Grove says, Space, I tried using your name at Puffco, was going to grab some to smoke this rosin from Shop Pelomary, and you got code that work with any places that sell smoke to smoke rosin. Probably got a rig and hot knife. I don't think I have a code with Puffco. I got a code with Bomb, and then I got a code with Dr. Dabber. I think I got a code with Dr. Dabber. That's probably the only 2 devices that I have a code with. Other than that, you guys always see me with the Puffco or Carta. I wish I had a coupon code for those guys, but I don't think they have an affiliate program. Steve-O says, I used to get some different fire back when Friday film came out. Amsterdam Cup winners. Man, that's back in the golden age of cannabis, dude. Back in the days when you were getting that real strong shit. Man, that's crazy. Hefe says, for the last time, fellas, please stay off my freaking lawn. Kid Hans says, Stanley been tripping lately. Sheesh. Iron with that donut, yes, sir. Tony T says, I like it. I can't spell. Hey, it's all good, man. We know exactly what you're talking about. Kid Hans says, ban Tony T and ban his wallet. Steve-O says, la, 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 la. Hey, Smokey. Oh, man, that shit was hilarious. Hey, Smokey taking a shit back here. Shiesty Girl says, Bomb Official, what's your code? Yes, sir, it's going to be Bomb Official. I'm pretty sure it's code Space City. Same thing as Shop Pelomary, Space City. You can go ahead and check out Bomb Official, and that's going to be these devices over here. You got your fidget spinner. This is the one that I would recommend right here is this fidget spinner. This one's real cool. And then you can also use the Puffco toppers on this one too. This funnel right here is just what you use to fill it up with water. Yeah. Bomb Official and code Space City. Went ahead and ashed it again. We still got that worm going through there. Nice hash. Shiesty says, I never bought a rig, and he would do new to rosin. Hell yeah, man. That's a solid one to start off with, too. And they also have the Bomb Hot Knife. Hold up, G. Let me show it to you, dog. Bomb is also going to have a dope-ass hot knife, bro. And what makes this one dope is that it has such a long-ass knife compared to the Puffco one. Let me go ahead and show you the Puffco. So you can definitely see a size difference. The Bomb Official hot knife has definitely got some nice weight to it. You click it 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You'll see the light flicker. And that lets you know it's on. Then you just hold it down. And the rosin will just slide right off, man. So I would definitely recommend the hot knife from Bomb Official. Especially if you're going to get the device too. You can just go ahead and get it all in one. Yeah, man. Tony T says, K-ham, but I mean caviar sandwiches. Sheesh. Steve-O says that Ezel kept me away from crack. Hell yeah, man. Mr. Space City says, hell yeah, we got about $200, huh, Debo? I got $200. Hiram says, remember when he smoked the wet and he had a pigeon, went to the pigeon coop and thought he was a pigeon? Hell yeah, man. That shit was funny, dude. Oh, shit. We got OG Michael Brunson in the building. Michael Brunson says, good afternoon, everyone. Space, you have a coupon card at Planet Caravan Smoke Shop. That's good on the Puffco. Yes, sir. I believe it's official Space City Cannabis. So that one's going to be like the full thing. The coupon code at Planet Caravan Smoke Shop. Damn. There you go, Shiesty. Check out Planet Caravan Smoke Shop, bro. That's where you're going to be able to get the e-rigs. And then you use code official Space City Cannabis. Type that in, and it should be a discount on that. But yeah, damn. I appreciate that, Michael Brunson. Shiesty Grows, check out Planet Caravan Smoke Shop. But still, this bomb hot knife is still going to be fire. But you can go ahead and grab a Carter or a Puffco from Planet Caravan Smoke Shop. Shiesty Gross says, I think I tried, kept saying couldn't be applied. Is it a spending amount? It might be because they already got a sale going on. They might have a sale already going on, so the coupon code you might not be able to stack the codes, maybe. Steve-O says, what you got in my 40 ounce, homie? Sheesh. K Han says, Tony T never has two things that match: caviar, no toast. Damn. Steve-O says, peanut butter, no jelly. K Han says, I won, give me my money. You what? I lost. Oh, man, that's crazy. Steve said, take it easy, Holmes. It's angel dust. We got the homie Cloud Boys 216 said, what up, Space? What up, chat? What's up, Cloud Boys? How you doing today, man? I appreciate you joining the live chat, G. Let us know what you're smoking on if you're smoking on anything. The homie Steve-O says, what up, Cloud Boy? Just coming down to the end of this donut right here. It's definitely nice. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the coupon code at Planet Caravan Smoke Shop is going to be official Space City Cannabis. So it takes some off if you're going to want to go ahead and check it out over there. They got some dope-ass devices. They also have hot knives, things like that. Guys, let me go ahead and clean this up right quick. And y'all let me know which one you guys want to try out next. Y'all want to do the Mystic Glue or the Sour Grapes? Might even see if Mrs. Space City wants to bless us with a roll. Mm-hmm. So y'all let me know. I'm going to hand this off to Mrs. Space City. And we'll see if she blesses us with a roll. Oh, mixing. Oh, well, let's show them how it smokes. Let's do the... Dang, which one did you like more, the Mystic Glue or the Sour Grapes? I think you like the Mystic Glue. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do the Mystic Glue, y'all. Tommy Shiesty Grove says, is the V2 decent? Yeah, the V2 is dope, bro. You talking about Puffco, right? This is going to be the V2 right here. But yeah, the V2 is definitely fire, bro, and you can use the exact same things that you use on the bigger one when it comes to the toppers. The only difference is going to be the atomizer. But the V2 is definitely decent. Ruben Wall says, hey, what's up, Space City? And Mr. Space City, what's up, Ruben? Man, we had a bunch of people watching, man. I saw that thing go up to like 30-some viewers, y'all. Sheesh. Y'all starting to get big time. K Han says we need to do a watch along Friday. That would be fucking funny. No reactions. Mm-hmm. Like a live viewing of Friday. That should be hilarious, man. And then after that, we got to do a scary movie. Oh, man, that would be hilarious. El Jefe said Mystic Glue. Hell yeah. El Jefe says, you want me, you want some too, old man? No. You want some too, old man? Steve says they knew when a new Friday, the last Friday is called. Hell yeah, man. Hopefully that gets made, dude. El Jefe said he wanted that Mystic Glue. My wife actually liked that Mystic Glue over the sour grapes as well. Steven says, El Jefe, I love that clip. No. My mom, was it my mama or my grandma gave me that chain? Kay Hans says, where's the boot? Steve says, Clinton Franklin is a real former gangbanger from Crenshaw. Hell yeah, man. Whew. But yeah, the V2 is definitely a solid device, man. Oh, Tales from the Hood. That one's hilarious too, man. Tales from the Hood. That was hilarious. This was that Strain Chasers hash hole we just finished up. That was a quality hash hole right there, man, especially for the price. We got the homie Ryan Geno pulled up, said, what up, Space City? And Mrs. Space City. Hi to the chat. What's up, Ryan? How you doing today, brother? I appreciate you pulling up, man. Steve said he got gunshot wounds all over his body. They chose him especially. Hell yeah, man. Perfect for the role. Hiram Gonzalez said, or Leprechaun in the Hood. Damn. Y'all remember the Leprechaun movies? The Leprechaun movies are crazy, man. Then this motherfucker went to space, dude. I was like, yo, this motherfucker is going all over the world. He worldwide. Hefe says, Steve-O, that clip is classic, man. The homie Shiesty Grove said, would the pivot be worth trying out? The pivot is definitely cool, brother. You'll definitely get it. You'll definitely get great use out of it, especially if you're new to rosin. The pivot is a great option. It hits just like any of these harder devices, and it's travel size, man. So that would definitely be perfect for you, dude. Pivot would definitely be a solid option, man. The only thing I would recommend is getting some Turk pearls. You want to get some either 2mm or 4, or not 2mm. I think the 4mm ones are the ones you want to use for the pivot. Birmingham Info and Crime News. What up, my boy? He said, what up, fam? What's up, G? I ain't seen you in a minute, dude. Great to see you back on the live stream, man. Steve says, bye, Felicia. Hell yeah, man. Oh, man. That was a good-ass movie, y'all. What other movie would you guys recommend, man? How High was a great movie as well. I don't know if you guys remember How High with Method Man and Redman. That motherfucker was funny. Figure if I take the test high, I get high scores. Steve says, I knew a crackhead like Felicia. She fucked up. Damn. Steve says, I knew a crackhead just like that, man. It's crazy, G. Yeah, man. Be sure to check out Cali Blaze, y'all. Use code BRealTV. Now we can go ahead and get glass tips as well, man. Where your crew at? I'm gonna fuck them up. Where are they, goddammit? All right, Bart Fart. Ryan Jenner says, how high, boss movie? I thought so too, man. Steve says, yeah, dog. How high Picklestein smoked up all the ivory plant, motherfucker. He smoked up all the ivory plant, man. Maybe you could give me a reward, like more of the plant. El Jefe says, how high is another good classic? Man, especially when they stole that motherfucker's bike, dude. He was running after it, crying. Motherfucker, I need money. I said, I need money. And we've been making it ever since. K Han says, Space, can I use your VCR to double tape? It's the Mac. Hell yeah, man. Oh, Jamal, your gear's so dope. It's boo food. By us, fuck you. By us, fuck you. You Jiminy Cricket looking motherfucker. Birmingham Info Crime News said, try movie. I'm going to get you, sucker. Funny as hell. Hell yeah, man. Steve says, Cheetos in the floor. Be like, man, I know the bitch that make these, man. You remember Juanita? There we go, guys. A nice blazing Susan roll coming from Mrs. Space City. Filled up with that mystic glue coming from Miracle of the Desert, y'all. Thank you, man. Ryan Jenna says, drinking beer with the lights dim. Oh, shit. Ruben Wall says, what about the house party movies? Damn, the house party movies with the Eraserhead dude, with Kid and Play. That's who it was, right? Kid and Play. Steve says, hey, keep throwing zingers at Bart and you might just make the team, kid. Oh, God, that shit was hilarious, man. Well, Bart Fart, you got skills. Oh, man. Coach, he's cursing. All right, guys. He's trying to fricker. Great movie. How High? If you haven't seen it, man, I definitely recommend it. Let's go ahead and dive into this mystic glue. Oh, Hefe says, been pimping since, been pimping since, been pimping. I knew you was the chosen one. Mrs. Space City says, if you pimp, you broke pimp. Damn, Shiesty Grove says, the pivot don't come with Turk Pearl. I don't think it comes with the Turk Pearl. I don't think so. Check out my unboxing video. I did an unboxing on the pivot, and you can go ahead and check it out right there. See what everything that comes in the pivot. People said Method Man throws hash in the fireplace. He throws that brick. He threw a brick of weed in there. Hiram Gonzalez says, "Give me the baby powder." We changing babies? We changing diapers? Rangela says that baby powder. This is some good ass weed. They gave homeboy those brownies too. He said, "I got the munchies like a motherfucker." Mama Shiesty Groves said, "You East Coast? I'm far East Coast." You changing diapers? Hey man, you guys are cut off, man. I think you guys have had a little too much. Huge shout out to you guys, man. We smashed through 4,000 subscribers. We're already almost at 4,020. So that is absolutely insane. Appreciate you guys for stopping by and hanging out with your boy. We've had 31 people watching, man. Make sure you smash that like button. And to all those 31 people, come in and join us in the live chat. Y'all see us acting the fool in the live chat, man. Only thing I ask is you come in and say what's up. Come in, say what's up, and be a part of the live chat, man. And come quote these silly-ass movies with us over here. I mean, Hefe says the baby powder slap was diabolical. Hell yeah, man. We're virgins. Hiram Gonzalez says, little tripping like a motherfucker. They didn't even know what was going on. Mrs. Space City says, I need to slap my goddamn self. Oh, man, that was hilarious. Woo. It's that Mystic Glue smoking real nice, y'all. Be sure to use code Space City if you guys want to check out that Big Z or that Miracle Glue or the Sour Grace, man. It's been a blast hanging out with you guys. Another live stream in the books. I'll be looking forward to seeing you guys on the next one, man. And as always, this live is brought to you by Space City Cannabis. I'm going to fuck with y'all. and I'll catch y'all on the next one, man. Peace.